Las Vegas. This is the home greatest spectacle in all. Live inside Allegiant Stadium. Over history as Randy Orton hosts American Nightmare. Cody Rhodes with Orton and knock off the Viper to returns are out. The WWE WrestleMania Saturday.
It's something you can't really explain. The crowd roars. No brighter life, second takes.
Hulkamania will live for.
We get to
What a spectacle we got here.
movable object.
It's over.
When legends took their final.
The heist of the century.
When Cody. Kids that we were alive and we were there.
Cheap and the best in the world.
On the grandest stage.
They talked to me and
When Jade and Rhea stood face to face. Welcome. All for the very first time.
from me.
But we know we're the memories that will last a lifetime. Here.
What a cool.
No second takes. The curtain's about to rise.
WWE 2K26.
Welcome, your host, John Cena.
It's gonna be what it's gonna be. 5 pound stairs is a gift.
Performer, first-time host. How am I doing so far? Undeniable that this year's road to wrestling unpredictable, and it has been very, very. Michael Cole, is it polarizing? We're all in here for the same up. And we are all and deliver. Ladies and gentlemen, an end to WrestleMania.
It's a six-man tag team chain.
At Allegiant Stadium. 9-time tag team. We are ready for WrestleMania.
Yes, we are. 25th time calling entry Michael Cole. What an honor to be alongside.
So it's guys like Logan Paul and of WrestleMania this year. Team at WrestleMania, 30 tag team champions.
California, Wing Night.
Against the Vision tonight. The group that he was eliminated, LA Knight was by Division.
Yeah, so much hatred, so runs as deep as LA Knight.
And the fight with podcaster Killicamp after big WrestleMania week.
On his live stream a couple of weeks ago, this
Stops Ram. So glad you could join us here live on
Speed in the world. In Paul, the Vision.
and the Usos, the tag titles, knocked out LA. Let's talk about experience in WWE. That was last year's Royal Time Bottle. He got RKO'd by Orton, so
not anywhere near a WWE ring. I mean, it's in way over his head tonight. And of course, the now 5-time
ISO Speed, just like he's 3 wins at WrestleMania. Like Austin Theory, remember what he did? Had a ladder match for the tag titles. Where
it's a very different version of Austin Theory. Vision.
Tag team titles, thanks to double super kick, wipes out the Vision. Beef here.
Oh, well, the game plan caused them so many problems over the past several.
LA Knight in the early going.
And I'll take any deeper, he may struggle. However, game over from here.
Well, he was showing off a bit in LA.
Well, it's a huge,
wow!
It's a huge,
and now
on speed!
Oh, and a power
Take your eye off the megastar. No match was ever won off a body slam.
Logan Paul now into the ring as I show quite the history with the Vision as an official in this matchup. Ryan Trent.
WrestleMania, adrenaline is running high for
main event Jey Uso, who last General Gunther, who we'll see later on tonight in the match with Ultimate.
So much instant chemistry since the womb. That is why they are
appeared at WrestleMania 1.
His back.
And now Austin
Theory laying in wait.
Tag made. Here comes Logan Paul. Body slam. Did you forget Hogan and Andre at WrestleMania 3?
Right at the start. Later on in the show when I'm tired, man.
He's become a changed man. A little bit. It's used to let the pressure get to him. Now he feeds.
And if I show Speed's going to get anywhere in this.
All the way up. I'm over the head. Like that.
Sense from Speed. Listen to the veterans.
Not just going through it this way.
He certainly did not. However, that's not.
BFT!
Here I go.
That has not sat well with the Vision. A hell in a handbasket because
by the Vision.
You caught me like
Titanium plate in the right hand.
my mania.
I mean, I show Paul and Austin Theory of the Vision for this.
Winning and losing at this level, they're all learned that the hard way. This is just a mugging.
Logan Paul calling Speed a moron.
Loss is not in front of the eyes of the world.
From Grayson. Meanwhile, Jey Uso sent to the floor.
Saver. There. This may get ugly here.
I show Speed on the table.
Don't do it, Speed.
Celebrating with I show.
It didn't feel good. He'll enjoy watching Logan Paul, who may have a crushed rib.
WrestleMania. I show. Look at the Speed with an I show splash.
What an absolutely insane WrestleMania for the eyes of the.
Jay, what's it?
Right there. Yay. Yay. Yay.
Guys.
Spies. It's for every condition. T1 for hot days. True work.
For damage. Begin for 200 and Jacob.
Oh, this is gonna up between these two superstars. Whatever you want to each other, we can't.
Drew McIntyre has gone back in prison. Jacob Fatu has talked about ready to win titles in WWE. Two back for one night. He's gonna smash tonight. Is brought to you by Chumba. Let's Chumba. No breaks. You have to.
Well, there's certainly a lot of these competitors knowing full the highest levels of violent savagery.
McIntyre can get down and dirt. Sin City street fight or a submission to win the match.
Getting to WrestleMania adds WWE in large part to the arrival mid-match. Laser focus on taking the win. Why did McIntyre do that? Big
two, wasting little time, going after Drew McIntyre. And here comes an unhinged Jacob.
Accept a submission, and I would not blame.
Driven into the ring post by Jacob on the hunt.
That's exactly what you need to do. Get the upper hand.
Jacob Fatu now. Saying it's the fact that Nick Aldis made this unsanctioned.
Put a bunch of rules in place. You could have thrown it out the window anyway. He's just noticed it's actually the referee in the ring right now. It's PTSD. McIntyre.
Hell in a Cell. Toolbox and tools. Where to use the toolbox, or maybe not. Oh my goodness. Fatu.
Whatsoever, and nor should there be from McIntyre. Jacob Fatu, both the front.
Jacob Fatu has turned the tables.
Over the past couple of years, if anyone...
Nobody's driven spine first.
Ability.
And there, collapsed the chest.
Who flew here to watch McIntyre could
learn a couple of years ago when he got involved in
something. Go check that out right now as McIntyre...
Monkey wrench
bounce back from the kind of assault levied that freakish ability. This warlord.
And look at this.
Just to be clear, Drew up in the air and caught him with ease. Caught on the way back down and driven
match. And wrestled years ago.
Flying Glasgow kiss to Fatu. And how quickly this one could turn.
Very lethal. McIntyre is ran into his own chair, caught him with a back elbow.
Drag a little here and face first into that steel.
Drew McIntyre seems like he's entering a zone.
Taste your own medicine. I got some power too. Unpredictable.
And the big man got a flow in there.
Just bouncing up immediately.
Looking for the death blow.
Burst into that steel chair and wait out.
McIntyre kicked out.
Oh my God. Take a look at this first of all. McIntyre followed up by this double jump move. Beaten until right now.
Match up on ESPN2, and that
tapping his opponent here, and now going to
trying to take out the arm. Disdain, so much hate.
Drag, but Drew McIntyre has found the
McIntyre in action. We're more and more impressed with what.
Don't say that lightly, but he proves it time and
suplex. And Fatu set through the count. I think the only thing that saved Fatu there is he did
painful, but it's certainly not.
Who's had a quite the history with Drew. And the referee can't do anything about it.
Oh, go on SmackDown. Vic, he's looking at humiliating.
Fatu slowly making his way back to
the eyes of McIntyre there. Did not pound
spine. You saw McIntyre trying to crawl toward the
It needs to get shredded, and it may be payback.
Here are the strikes, Wade.
Just absolute pain coursing through to that toolbox.
McIntyre, who's notched time. Claymore by McIntyre.
Incredibly from Drew
Official for what he perceived was a slow count here.
Vicious attacks, and their opponents have come from here.
WrestleMania Saturday is. And headbutts go by Fatu, driving McIntyre.
The biggest appetite for warfare, the deepest.
Us on ESPN2 tonight for the first part of the unlimited plan as Jacob.
Long time ago at this point. McIntyre's body simply would not coming up here though.
Climb to the top rope and McIntyre off the...
exactly what you tank to do something like this.
And now McIntyre may have Fatu exact
in the hands of McIntyre to put this one to
out of harm's way as McIntyre again. And another one by Fatu drops McIntyre.
And is that toolbox?
Jacob Fatu. It was his violent
praise look in his eye. Matchup that was. The volume of abuse, both
back in time for one night.
This thing won. Should fall to the hands at this point. He's got to get his opponent beginning McIntyre's career horns again. And as it moonsault through the table, and what a victor
puts to rest. Jacob Fatu, impressive here. And you have to wonder if this finally rivalry.
Presence note.
A fatal four-way championship. the first team to score Tag Team Champion. Introduce
It's the former tag team champions. Flair, of course, has become would win the tag team title.
Next, the team of
Bayley got what she wanted. We would find out later. Would attack Bayley gold.
Yeah, it was a short lived before these two got
WWE Women's Tag Legend, the Irresistible.
Two legends. Brand new WWE ceremony last night.
Yeah, from Lasha, the reigning tag powerhouse.
Submissive.
So I didn't get medically cleared today. So to take my place, I called.
He's back! Lee!
I thought we would see the day!
Nikki Bella, the team of.
No secret. Hey, anyone knew Paige?
Bella, who's missed out because of that injury. For this audience who have
Paige looks in tremendous. Free Bella as part of this fatal four. Looking up doing some research.
Their couches right now. I know it's late there. Dynasty over there while she's back.
His first time in a WWE main roster debut as Lash Legend starts the first team to gain pinfall or submission will win the tag title when she would win a championship.
Yes, tag your own tag partner. And now
has been so impressive and incredible.
Is that both work. Nice nip.
Here comes Paige! To Nia. The inaugural NXT. Yep.
Paige is looking better than.
Lash Legend gets caught by a kick. Paige
ahead of the competition since that time.
Body to Lyra Valkyria, who rolls it for Nightwing. Paige able to counter. Way! And a breaking things up as Jax.
Championship time now. Looking to retain.
Now, Nia in here.
Valkyria kept the match alive.
Teammates, rivals, two women that led us to the
entry, throwing down.
Looking for the figure.
Paige is looking
Wrestle selection.
Down.
Alexa Bliss out of the ring. Distracting crutch.
To recover.
Free with the tag titles.
WWE Women's and Paige
Belongs and back at the match with that ankle injury now attacking Bliss, giving Paige enough time to kick count moments later with this crazy Brie Bella
and WWE over a decade ago returns for the first time again. One of the most inspirational.
Raw, introducing first and 50 pounds.
Gunther has a lot to prove. Two of the biggest upsets in WrestleMania. 666-day reign as in her main event, Jey Uso.
So shut up. Now that Gunther is in
Goldberg and John Cena and AJ.
From Davenport, Iowa, Rican.
15th WrestleMania. Here we go, wasted little time. Go. Seth Rollins, who missed months, and there's no way he's 100%.
A rear killer like Gunther, Mr. WrestleMania, the guy who does it.
Oh, look at this, thumbs to the eyes, and for those who this is a fight, Rollins and Gunther. Rollins,
you've been out of action for 6 months, Lou.
Well, Rollins is not forgetting that attacking Rollins from behind.
Even by Paul Heyman, but oh God.
Wayne, when is the last time you've
been victim of relentless attacks in the major mission? So Gunther,
Gunther just trying to regroup this matchup, and the fight's going to continue.
No. To the Adam's apple that just bowed to cut Gunther down.
Taking out so many men here. And now, look for the German super. Always worry when you see Seth land like that.
He's racking from top, right now, bouncing past every.
Rollins going for one, and he ran.
Anyone would have expected this, knowing full to a boil here, and Gunther's game 5-star classic. It's simply been not looking to show off their scientific skills.
Has a massive chip on his shoulder.
And Gunther's done a really nice job of slow. The agility of Seth freaking Rollins has backed him into a corner.
Rollins with a headbutt of his own. Now he's going to fight
a fiery daredevil spirit.
Rollins stacks him up. Early glanced at the official, and it allowed
power explosive advantage over.
Learned over many years.
Hard to Gunther here. Look at the names he's retired. Gunther doesn't care about the all single time.
Well, and Gunther's made a point. So maybe I end your career.
And growing by the month.
I mean, no matter what you think about the man, say now. I've said it on a number of occasions.
All areas of mat competition, and it's completely matchup proof.
Seth able to turn things around. He hooks Gunther. Drops Gunther to an A. Seth looking for the stop.
One like Gunther. Second bite of the cherry.
Rollins has got a bridge out, but he's still got Gunther.
Best to get out of it. Didn't get a full pedigree there, but
Gunther kicks out at two.
The moment Seth's hopes was as flush as they get. Normal. Kicking out from that.
Backs him up, shoulders, then counter by the ring general.
Unlocks Seth Rollins, and that is a bigger
sleeper. Rollins trying to hang on, trying back to a vertical base.
And that is freakish.
And Rollins is out of the sleeper. Boom! And another.
And 2 men
clothesline. Did you hear that?
And it looks like Gunther's ready to take.
Gunther, superplex. Gunther,
frying pan into the fire, and Gunther.
It's Gunther gonna tap again. Gets his foot on the bottom rope.
What an advantage it was there. And kitchen sink at Gunther, and what? I don't think Gunther has any. The momentum back with Seth. Like this, you have to be relentless.
Gunther, though, able to hook Rollins to the table.
Absolutely no kick.
Gunther with Rollins up top.
And that might be Rollins desperately needs to get the body of Gunther. Oh, God.
Oh, no, he's going to go for a massive stomp. What's going on? Stomped by Rock, beaten and busted.
Well, the referee.
What a match.
A pedigree.
A spear to Rollins. The Vision's brought
with a major injury over the past couple of
Rollins in half. Gunther beat
understandably on Gunther.
Carried back at his nemesis. He battered body of Rollins.
A baby for Gunther here.
Rollins is fading. Gunther's got it low. Rollins is out.
Here is your winner, the ring.
That was absolutely incredible. Rollins' WrestleMania dream.
I have no idea if Gunther has any clue. Well, look at this, the closing moments of the match. Apron following up with a powerbomb on announce desk with no give, followed up by the referee otherwise engaged. Seth Rollins
in his vision. Only badass Braun Breaker Breaker, Braun Breaker, breakneck speed.
When you had the chance.
Down the ramp. All a warning. Stay well away from the... Lock who's locking on a push.
Paul Heyman.
Hottest thing in this industry.
Bad to very worse.
The Wrestle